All right. We do appear to be live. So, before I forget, let me do something. Uh, it feels like, just had a successful stream last night because I literally did that stream and then went to bed almost immediately. So, uh, yeah, but that stream is currently unlisted. I have to edit part of it. I'm gonna upload it. Um, Small part where I showed something I didn't want to show. Nothing really inappropriate, which is nice. Uh, the names of some people that I'm friends with on Helldivers, and it's like, I suspect that they'd probably be like okay. Um, with having those names be seen on a stream that has like one or two viewers, but still, though, you want to have some protections and officiality with these things, like I can't be sure that they'd be okay with it. But no, I'm also eager to review that stream for audio mix because I tried some different things, and yeah, uh, it's an interesting time. Still learning. All right, I gotta. What do I gotta do? Gotta get my music up. The right track. Let's get this down to the level I wanted at. There we go. All right. So, here we are. We're going to start off today with about a half an hour dedicated to this piece. And then we're going to go back and we're going to do the stickers, probably. At this point, it's been a while since I've worked on that game in Rainmaker. But, it's whatever. That's how it goes. Might have just a week dedicated to that game exclusively and see how far I get with it. Who knows? So, My main issue last time, if you all recall, is this here. This is yeah, there's scale issues here, and it's not laid out quite the way I want it. This is okay, but we can do better. Especially for the themes that I caterwauled on about yesterday. Why are we working on the mask? Is that red? Why is that red? Oh, I have this turned on. Not supposed to be on. It better not be turning on because of the lasso tool. That'd be weird. Or at least that'd be new. See, now I got it all messed up. I didn't do the selection as nice. So, that's very frustrating. Leavia cut. Bam. Alright. Now we can start fresh. Or more accurately, I want to use this as a trace. So, we'll line this in a nice fluorescent green. So the problem is this area is way too big considering the size of the building. The building is supposed to be massive. We need to do some sort of scaling here. Yeah, these buildings are supposed to be enormous, like mega structure enormous, like archaeolog enormous. Or not archaeolog, arcology. I always get them mixed up. I'm just gonna do a little person for scale. That's about the size of a person. Yeah, that's about the size of a person. And down here. Yeah, it's a good size. So that makes these look big enough. I'm actually going to make this promenade a little bigger, because what I want to do is fit in some green spaces out front. And I'm honestly not going to detail those right now. I'm going to just... Well, this makes me realize the entrance isn't centered. Let's center that. We are going to do two big ones with a promenade. A wider promenade. And we're going to have something else here I haven't determined yet. But it's not just going to be the same. This is something I detailed out yesterday when I was at work. Is what I want the layout of the streets to look like. Street planning is honestly a really big part of solar punk, which of course is the aesthetic I'm going for. I'm like really measuring this out. I don't need to. Yeah, I'm about to make this a whole group. Because I need to do... I am going so granular on this. I mean, this is supposed to be like a big, like, fancy piece, so it's warranted. But still. I'm going extra. I'm going extra mode. And with this, I'm just blocking out where I want the regular sized apartments to be. Because I'm basically changing... You can see I have a few blocks rising from the kind of street here. And the main thing I'm doing is I'm changing what the street looks like. What the sort of the sort of like architectural noise looks like. I say the word I don't know. I've picked up like some fancy like fucking art lingo in various places. I don't know if it actually means anything. When I say the of something, I mean UR, as in reference to the city of which was the like one of the first major Sumerian cities. And I do not know if I'm the only person in the world who uses that like that. Okay. Yeah, so that's where the blocks are going to be, the big apartment blocks. And then we have sort of streets and 3 stories kind of running around here. And then the idea with these apartment blocks is they kind of rise above a 3-story base. The idea being that from the bottom, from the street, you don't really feel like the street plan is being interrupted by these huge buildings. That's the idea. Because I talked about that, and that's why this blue plane isn't going to work. Because you see these long, long buildings? If I was to... I started segmenting the facade down here, but it just doesn't look good. I mean, I am hyper-obsessing over these details, but it's very important. It's very important. We need to establish, ladies and gentlemen, the vibe. Okay? The vibe. It's very important. This is going to take a while. There's a better way to do this. You ready? See how many layers I'm doing. I'm gonna get all the layers. I'm collecting them all. Valuable lesson for anyone watching. Always work out your foreground first. Because the thing I just realized is that a fair amount of this, more than I originally accounted for, is going to be blocked by my subject's head. Some of it's still going to be exposed. Damn, I'm gonna change the orientation. Fuck it. I'm centering everything around this background detail, but... that actually is an improvement, genuinely. We gotta fill out even more city, but... there we go. Because here's the money shot, honestly, right here. I'd have to put some more towers in this landscape. And then this just kind of goes off into the distance. I have no idea what I'm putting on the horizon here. I'm going to decide right now. We got some hills in the far background. I'm talking about we're going to have some haze, some atmospheric haze. And windmills. Something like that. We'll work out the details later. Alright, I do need to switch gears, actually. I was obsessing over this. I think this is going to work better. I have to do a lot for detailing this, because that's going to be very important. But I should do something controversial, and controversial, he says. I say that too often. I'm going to say something controversial, and y'all aren't going to see it coming, because I say I'm going to do something controversial so many times. I got to sketch out this character, because she's in the foreground. Let's see if I can move that note. Yeah, that head's not big enough. Alright, let's sketch out the body first. I'm learning anatomy, folks. This armor is going to be tough to get right. Realize I'm on the same layer. Whoops. We'll do the rest on this layer, it's fine. You can see him doing a lot of adjustments to this arm. That's because a central emphasis of this composition is going to be this that for now. No, but honestly, a central element of this composition is going to be this, like, tall boy she's got in her hand. You'll see why when I do the design on it. Don't know when that's going to be. I'm also going to merge these two down since I have half the lines in one layer anyway. And then, yeah, this arm is too long. Wait, what am I... Okay. Let's bring this in a little bit. There. All right. Here we are. Oh, good morning. I was wondering who was watching. Just finishing up working on this piece. Then I'm moving on. Give me a moment. Something is making noise in my room. Oh dear. But yeah, I'm just blocking out the clothing for this character real quick. And then moving on. There's definitely going to be a cool jacket involved. Although I haven't worked out the design for that quite yet, so I'm just blocking out some roughs of basic elements. It's going to be faux military, whatever it is. Then under that we have beachwear. Basics for the hair. Alright, well that'll do us for now. We're gonna have to make some adjustments, redo some things, do other stuff. But that's in the future. Alright. Let's switch over. Alright. So, meanwhile, this is where we're at with the Helldivers Redbubble stickers. Let's see here. Alright, so I've been having a dilemma with these over the, lines. Alright, my one viewer has logged off. Well, they've got things to do. Alright. So with this, we're doing an experiment. I've been wondering for a while about... Gotta switch brushes here. Width of these lines. Do I want to make them thicker? So we're just going to do in a separate layer. Separate layer. Just going to trace over them. And see how it looks. Now, this is a flawed experiment for a couple of reasons. I'd probably place the lines a little bit differently if I was really doing them in the 9 size from the get-go. So there's going to be some chaff roughness to this, but should still give us a pretty good idea of how we want to proceed. Yeah, you can see how thin the gold stripe is getting in some places with this one. Alright. This is going to be the real test. Let's see. Yeah, this could be completely blacked out in some places. If I redo it, I might be able to get a little better. I might be able to make these sort of like links in this chain better. Off, on again, off, on again, off, on again. Alright, they look fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. The one thing I need to do, is just redo that line work around the gold instead of tracing over the thin lines with thick ones, especially for this. So let's start there. Sorry, I got caught up in the groove of the music. Which hopefully you can hear. Again, I keep having the curse that I just don't bother to listen to my own streams, so I don't know how it sounds. I should do that. I always say I'm going to do that. I'm going to review the stream audio, and then I don't. What can I say? My, the amount of people complaining is very low, so... And by that I mean there are no people complaining. Oopsies. So, by the way, something that's been on my mind I'm just going to rant about for a little while. Because I can, no one can stop me. Excuse me, I gotta stretch a little bit. Dear. Okay. Anyway. Lovely noises. So there's been this drone hysteria that's been sweeping New Jersey and at this point the nation. Um, that's been really pissing me off. I did a whole video about it, and I was thinking of editing and posting that video. And I still might, but the problem with reporting on a current event is that things change very quickly, especially on the internet. Damn, I suppose I could still post. I don't want to post it. I don't want to. I'm not. Okay, I'm. The thing is that making that stream serves as a bit of a experience that I can have under my belt for like future things that I do publish. So it's still worth something, even though I'm not going to publish it. But no, the thing is that like so the drone phenomenon in New Jersey. Most, if not all, of the videos purporting to be drones have been planes. Most of them, if not all of them. I have literally talked to people. I have DM'd them. Talked to them on social media. This is all happening on social media. But I've talked to them and been like, yo, I am interested in this thing about the drones and would like to know more. Can you send me the best videos you have or know about of these drones? And it's all regular commercial airliners. There are no drones in this drone footage. That has changed recently. So, yeah, like literally all of the videos that got this hysteria going were of just regular aircraft. Not even drones, not even a remote control aircraft. I suppose that maybe a couple of people did actually see a drone. Maybe. And then everybody else got on the drone train and they started looking up and they just saw something in the sky with blinking lights and they thought it was a drone and they recorded it and that's how that snowball got going. But, so, I've literally seen only 2 videos from this drones phenomenon that have been drones. One in Jersey, one all the way in Los Angeles. And they've just been of regular hobby drones that people just own and fly around all the time. And the thing is that you can see the difference in the lights. And it really tells you that the videos of the airplanes that people are pretending are drones, are just airplanes, that is. Because you can see the difference when you actually look at these 2 videos that I've seen of actual drones. The phenomenon's already changing. Things move fast on the internet. It's really hard to comment on something while it's happening and have that stay up to date. You need to go fast. And there's reasons why I couldn't do that with the stream I did, with the amount of editing I would have to do to it. The phenomenon's already moved on, or I should say devolved, where people are now zooming in ultra far on random lights in the sky. Just pinpoints of light. And what's happening when they're doing this is that they're zooming in so far that they on something so far away that they can't properly focus on it. And so what's happening is the light is blooming out and it's appearing, and the light is highlighting imperfections in their sensor, their camera, dirt on the lens, and so you get these weird, like, sort of oral shapes. I say oral because it looks like an aura. It looks like freaking like a magic little ball from like a 80s sci-fi 80s fantasy movie. And yeah, people are passing that off as like footage of the UFOs, of the drones, of the whatever. And it's like, no, damn it. It's like like, no, damn it. It's your camera. It's your camera. Okay? Like, this is not an unknown phenomenon. This is something that you can replicate in an experiment very easily. But, man, I swear to God. And I'm really honestly pissed at... I mean, the news media has been complete crap for a while now. Why did I censor myself saying shit? The news media has been shit for a while now. But with I don't know, like, I suppose that I've been alive for similar mass hysterias where the news is just completely leaned into it for ratings, but this is the first one where I've been aware of it, and I am pissed at the fucking news for reporting on this the way they did. They're just showing videos of obvious planes and saying they're drones. That it's drone footage, and these are not the weird videos or videos of drones. These are obviously planes. Like, they didn't even find the couple of videos that are of legitimate quadcopters and saying they're drones. I'm so... So another dimension of this that I should mention is that people are using flight tracking apps to try to see if the planes that they're seeing that are obviously planes are planes or not. And they're planes... They're planes, but they're not showing up on Flight Radar 24, and they're being like, oh, what are they hiding from us? Probably something innocuous that you don't even give a shit about. That is something that really pisses me off. When you get into it, 99.999% of the secrets that the government or any other organization hides mean nothing to the average person. That remaining 0.01% is shocking, destructive, etc. Hello, viewer that just tuned in. I'm doing a rant about how much I hate conspiracy theories in my art stream. It's great. It's really on topic. Let's do some actual... Let's lock in a little bit here. Okay. But no, yeah, like I was saying, about 0.01% of what the government hides is, like, you know, shocking, world-shattering information that would get everybody currently in government sacked. But 99.99% of it is stuff that doesn't matter to me, doesn't matter to you. All it matters is... The only person it matters to is some, like, mid-level Chinese analyst, you know, cooped up in some office somewhere deep in the bowels of a Beijing intelligence compound. Whose, like, job it is to, like, analyze American gas cap technology. Like, that kind of stuff. Do you give a crap? Do I give a crap? No, it only possibly matters in terms of, like, a hypothetical military matchup between these two superpowers, which is why it's all kept secret. It's all dull, procedural stuff that only matters to engineers and analysts. That would only really matter if we hypothetically go to war, which we probably won't, but hey, we might, so all of this matters, and it's a dance. It's a dance, it's a game, it's a dance. But of course, because there's low trust in government, the public wants to pick apart, like, every single thing, and it's like, yeah, no, you should question the government. But, like, you need to stay on topic, and start with stuff that you know is relevant to you and work out from there. What you can't do, because you'll go insane and you'll spend years trying to find stuff and never find anything relevant because, again, 99.99% of stuff doesn't frickin' matter. What you can't do is just pick a random phenomenon that's kind of a little bit interesting and be like, ooh, I wonder what they're hiding. They're not hiding anything. They're hiding dull procedural shit that nobody gives a crap about. Like, again, these NJ drones people have been, They've been on Flight Radar 24, and they've seen that not all the flights show up on Flight Radar 24, which is normal for Flight Radar 24 because that's a consumer-level app, and there are certain flights that are relevant to corporate-sensitive material, military-sensitive material, where, you know, whoever's flying it is like, yo, Flight Radar 24, don't display this, and Flight Radar 24 is like, okay, we don't care. So they don't. Yeah, so like that's a thing, but because everybody's looking at Flight Radar 24, they're noticing military flights that are like, you know, a C-130 escorted by Blackhawks, a military plane doing all kinds of like flights and stuff, and they're like, ooh, what is this? What is this? What are they hiding from us? And it's like, it's a routine flight. The C-130 escorted by Blackhawks probably had some sensitive materials on it that, again, if you knew what they were, you would scratch your head and be like, I don't care about this. Why did I care about this? Because it only matters to some mid-level Chinese analyst who dedicates their life to studying some aspect of American military ephemera that will literally only matter for 2 minutes in a hypothetical matchup between American forces and China invading Taiwan. Like, that's just an example, but like, that's the kind of like minutia. Military intelligence is a black hole that sucks in people and keeps them there for their entire existence. Like, just analyzing, picking apart minutia in circles, because none of it matters, but some of it might matter. And if some of it matters, then we need to analyze for what matters. Like, most of it is bullshit. Not bullshit. Most of it doesn't go anywhere. Right? Because that's just how any kind of research is. Most of it goes nowhere because you're looking for the diamond of the rough. Because a diamond of the rough is worth $1 billion. You know? So anyway, yeah, no, these NJ drones people, it's a cycle of people being paranoid about nothing and eating themselves over, like, because they're suddenly aware of a new aspect of society, which is the complex world of flights and flight tracking. However, they come to it with a conspiratorial mindset, so everything's a secret, everything's a plot, because if it isn't, they've wasted their time, and if it isn't, then their naysayers were right, and so they have to like act like this. These fucking people. And I swear to God, I have friends who are like, oh, maybe there's something to this, maybe some of the drones, maybe some of the videos are drones. Where are those videos? I want to see them. I want to see those videos. Where are they? Where are they? Nobody can... I've asked people. I've asked, like, I've had an open ask to my friends. I've asked the person that moderates the NJ Drone subreddit. It's all planes, damn it. It's all planes. I'm going crazy. I'm going insano style. I need to stop talking about this. Okay, I need to stop. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. I'm getting carried away. I really am. I really am. This is... I suppose, I think for my sanity... Oddly enough, for my sanity, what I need to do is I need to clip that rant part of the stream and just post it as a separate video, just to be like, here's my statement on the drones, everybody cares about what I have to say. No, it's just for me. So that I can say that I did it, that I put something out. I don't feel the need to keep talking about it. I can just, like, in my mental mind say, okay, you've already put out a video, shut up! Because, like, they're going insane, they're gonna drag me down with them. So I need to separate myself. Oh, Jesus. Man, my connection is really unstable today. Okay. But exiting my rant, getting close to a good stopping point here. Ta-da! Alright. So, this guy's out. We've redone the gold pieces. I'm looking more and more at this chain. I'm not sure if I like it. I'm gonna live with it. I'm gonna live with it. I'm gonna live with it. Right. Yeah, my YouTube is really going crazy. Like, the connection's phasing in and out. I don't know what that looks like on stream. Alright, but we got that. And we got We got this coming together. Which let's put on the backgrounds we were working on. Confusing mess, but we'll have a lot to redo here. Because I like what's going on to a degree, but not entirely. That's the nature of art. God has cursed me for my hubris, and my work is never finished. Brian David Gilbert, circa whatever year he said that. Alright. Yeah. Thank you for the people that popped in and watched a little bit. Thank you. I know one of you in real life. I'm not going to say who you are because it's a little bit embarrassing, but whatever. I'm just starting out. Outro. We're doing an outro. Yeah, no. If you're watching this as a VOD and you're like, why did he rant about conspiracy theories and how much he hates them for 5 minutes? Don't worry. I'm only going partially insane. But I genuinely might clip that as a VOD so I can just like say that I did it, say that I put out like my piece on it into the world for nobody to watch, and just be the asshole who like is being a skeptic about the drones. But no, seriously, it drives me insane. But yeah, have a good rest of your days. Have a good rest of your Fridays. It's Friday. Be happy. It's Friday. You're legally obligated to be happy. It's Friday. But yeah. Merry Kris Kringle. It's the Kris Kringle time. It's Kris Kringle in 4 days. 4 days to Kris Kringle. T-4 to Kris Kringle. T-minus... Hang on, let's get a Christmas countdown up here. They have those. T-minus 4 days, 16 hours, 35 minutes, and 39 seconds. Until Crimbus. Until Crisscross. Until... Wait, is that right? I don't know if that's right. Hang on. Because that was... Oh, you know, it is 2024. Forgot what year it was. It's December, okay? It's close to New Year's. T-minus that amount of time until Crimbus. Peace out.